Listen, it's time all the rhetoric stop. I've heard, like, even you supporters of Trump, who I do support, I've heard you say him, um, they want to hold the proceedings after the election because then he could escape this and escape that. There's nothing to escape. They absolutely have nothing on Trump. Everything is fabricated and what they want the people to believe. But when truth comes out, not even a dirty judge will be able to sit in and rule against Trump. Do you understand? So there's no need to delay this. Like everybody talking about, well, the presidential race is running on. You can't drag him. Yo, drag him. Go ahead, drag him. Drag him all you want. You're gonna drag him right into the seat. Fact, he's already been drugged there. If the world, and I know the world won't be the reason why it gets done, just like it did back in 2016, they stole it. If they take it again this time and miss all that you see, all the support that Trump has, and forget about the media, the fake news, because they're going to promote and they've been doing it. Oh, that's real. What Hollywood and the people who are the higher ups, who consider themselves the higher ups in the world, this is what they have been doing. They have been putting one narrative and they'll use clips. Like if you always notice fake news, they will never let the whole segment play. They will never let what a man says be heard in his totality. They will pick and choose pieces of it and then tell you, oh, look, he said this. But then you don't hear, until you watch it for yourself, you don't hear what was said after that. They plant a seed in your mind by deception. So many of you, in fact, I tell all of you who stand against Trump, you're being deceived. You're being deceived by some higher ups. People who are lovers of money. And even though they try to tell you, oh, Trump loves money. Trump has did so much even before he became president. What he did when he got in the seat of presidency was unbelievable. Unlike any president. And what did they do? They fought him every step of the way. What they tell you today about the wall? Remember when Trump was trying to build a wall? Nancy Pelosi, Biden, Obama, all of them, the Democratic Party, they was like, no, oh look, he's this, he's a fool, no. And they fought him. Everything that Trump tried to do, they fought him every step of the way while he was in that seat of presidency. Tried to impeach the man. Said that he should be impeached because he did this and did that. He did nothing wrong. Biden, on the other hand, forbid we cry and peach on him. They gonna lock you up and do. Yo, y'all already know. I speak out against the Democratic Party. I speak out against the LGBT community. All of you. Why have you not coming to get me? It's because all of you in the world who see this video, it's time for you to put this video out so that you may witness heaven's truth, heaven's power. Because God forbid they come for me. In fact, they know that as soon as they had a thought to attempt to come this way, heaven shall deal with them in such a way that they shall not be able to handle. So when I tell you things, I don't tell you from me or from my own understanding. But I look around. The one who is here closest to me, he'll tell you, hey, yo, I'm all over the place. I listen to this news, that news, this world event, what's going on here, what's going on over there. I'm able to watch it all right here from my very phone. And I do. And then after the things I see, I wonder about them. But it is not by what I wonder that I speak to you. Because I also learn to listen from seeing all that I see. And I learned how to hear them who are in heaven. And so they do give to me what I give to you. Like when I told all of you from the LGBTQ community, you keep screaming out for all of these laws, these days, these, them, and you don't want he or she, and misgendering, all of that. You're overstepping your boundaries. And you're going to make it so you're going to outstep them. And when you outstep them, everything that you've been coming out the closet with, which should have always stayed in the closet, is going to be forced back not only into the closet, but unto the grave and death. But don't fear that. Don't fear death. None of you. You do have no reason to fear death unless you go to it not living your time in the flesh, not living it in accordance or the way that it was made to be. And that's by the way of them who are in heaven. This is the only time you have to fear, because punishment is soon to come. Like the heavens, all of heaven. Like people will tell you that there's 7 heavens, 3 heavens. No, there's only one heaven. That heaven is made up of 3 parts. The kingdom of the Father, the kingdom of earth, or the kingdom of man, and the kingdom of hell, or the kingdom of the devil. These 3 places make up all of heaven. Do you understand? Our earth that we walk on is within the heavens. Do you all understand? Now, as far as kingdoms are concerned, you see how we built all of these kingdoms that we have here. That's because man lost his way, fell away from the truth. Because you'll know that there are only 3 kingdoms. The kingdom of earth, the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of hell. That's it. Now, who are the rulers of these kingdoms? There are but 3 who bear witness in heaven. And actually, it's the same way. It's only 3 things that actually bear witness here on earth. And what are those 3 things? Air, water, and fire. You all understand? Do you want to compare these 3? Well, the air, that's the Father. The water, that's God. Fire, that's the devil. I mean, if you want to, you really, too many of y'all, because of the religions and because you're lost and you're looking to let lost men lead you, you're being duped. You're being fooled, bamboozled, hoodwinked, I tell you. It used to be the show I used to watch when I was little. It used to go, heavens to purgatory. You're hoodwinked, bamboozled, fooled even. And many of you in the world, that's what you are. So I want to tell you all. As a matter of fact, not tell you, warn you all. Y'all need to get Trump back in that office. And then this time, you Democrats and you Republicans, whatever he fights for, you make sure you back him up. The laws he want to pass, get them passed. And by this, you shall watch the whole world begin to fix itself. Even you from Islam, Christianity, and from every other religion that's in the world, you're going to see by these acts that this is the way. And you'll begin to let go of some of your ways. You know that way that teach you Muslims, oh, you must hate the Christians, and you Christians. Well, in Christianity, you're not seeing that you should hate the Muslims, but you show the hate because you teach somebody not to follow their way. And really, none of your ways should be followed. I love you all. Make sure you really start to hear this message. Because it is not only from me does it come, but it is not from me, but by them who are in heaven does every word that I speak. Therefore I tell you, by it, the word that I speak, there is no man. You bring any teacher who teaches you the word of God, you bring them to me, or get me to their platform. I will go into their house. For I know many, none, all will refuse to come into my house. But I will go into their house, gladly go. And I'm not worried about, oh, they're going to kill me. And I'm not worried about none of that. For that shall never be. Anyway, I love you all. And I truly want all of you to see who them are in heaven, to truly see the way that you are to live your life while you're in this flesh. Because there is a certain way that you must be of. You know, there are many ways, but there's a certain way that you must be of. And while you're in that way, you must know the rules on how to conduct yourselves while going through it. Because I'm going to tell you, that way is very temptful. Meaning, there's a lot of temptation there. Because when you start to take that way, whoa, the devil, the evil, she will begin to attack you in such ways that you won't be able to stand by your own might. You're going to need God. That's when his word and knowing his word and keeping it in your heart comes into play. Y'all, love you all. God bless.